Boston, a city synonymous with champions. Basketball isn't a game here, it's a sacred trust. 18 banners loom over the TD Garden, watching every coach who dares lead the Celtics. With Boston demanding banner 19, Joe Mazzulla faces a legacy minefield. Every call is scrutinized, every loss a betrayal of history's giants. From Red Auerbach's dynasty to Ime Udoka's fall, coaching Boston means chasing ghosts under an unforgiving spotlight. Bench Bosses reveals why even the best crumble under the Boston burden. In the NBA early days, Red Auerbach led Boston to 9 championships in 10 years, a dynasty that defined winning itself. His fiery passion, sharp tactics, and unwavering belief in his players like Bill Russell forged a culture of relentless victory. Each title, each cigar lit in triumph wasn't just a win. It was a chapter in the Celtics' sacred playbook. Auerbach's success turned Boston into a city that demands banners, a legacy so towering that even in 2025, fans judge every coach against his gold standard. Every loss stings sharper. Every misstep echoes the same indictment. You're not red. His influence is more than history. It's an expectation. His philosophy lives in every front office decision, in the way Celtics coaches are judged not by progress, but by rings. The man who built the Celtics soul still dictates their future, because in Boston, failure isn't just losing, it's falling short of red. His presence isn't just historical, it's institutional. His influence stretches from the banners overhead to every decision made in the Celtics front office. Coaches don't just compete against opponents, they battle his unshakable standard. Even decades later, his fiery leadership, his defiance, his unwavering belief in winning still shape Boston's identity. Every coach faces the same impossible question: how do you follow a legend? After years of near misses, Doc Rivers entered Boston's pressure cooker. Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen joining Paul Pierce sparked sky-high expectations, championship or nothing. Rivers' Ubuntu philosophy forged a selfless unit, his steady hand guiding the Big Three through a grueling 2008 playoff gauntlet to raise banner 17. TD Garden erupted, fans roaring as green confetti fell, ex-posts hailing a new dynasty. When that final buzzer sounded in 2008, a wave of relief and almost disbelieving joy washed over Boston, a city that had waited decades to taste championship glory once more. Yet Boston's hunger never fades. The crushing Game 7 finals loss to the Lakers in 2010, compounded by injuries like Kendrick Perkins, left fans anguished. Twitter, now X, flooded with what-ifs. That defeat wasn't just a loss. It left a lasting scar, a stark reminder that even delivering a championship couldn't shield Doc from the relentless demand for more. In Boston, even success feels temporary if another banner doesn't follow swiftly. His gritty practices and fiery timeouts shaped a culture of resilience, but the city's relentless demand for more banners loomed. In 2025, Mazzulla inherits the same unforgiving standard Doc met, where one championship is merely a stepping stone in Boston's legacy minefield. For every moment of triumph, Rivers faced relentless pressure. When the Celtics struggled, critics questioned his rotations.
Joe, in a playoff series, you know you're going to make adjustments, right? In the game. How much
It's such a big word, adjustments. You got to make.
His adjustments, his ability to sustain dominance. Some saw a master motivator. Others wondered if his tactical edge eroded post-title. In Boston, respect is earned in banners, but even past champions are judged on the next one. Doc's championship etched his name in Celtics lore, but in Boston, one title is never enough. Brad Stevens, Butler's boy wonder, arrived in Boston as a tactical genius. His innovative schemes and calm leadership drove the Celtics to regular season success, earning players' trust and fans' admiration. Yet the playoff crucible exposed his limits. 3 Eastern Conference Finals runs, falling to LeBron's Cavaliers in 2018 and Miami's Heat in 2020, ended short of the finals the banner Boston craved. Fans questioned if the genius lacked playoff fire, their cheers turning to scrutiny. Stevens outsmarted opponents, but Boston's playoff crucible demanded a banner he couldn't deliver. When Stevens moved to the front office, it wasn't retreat, it was reframe. He handpicked Ime Udoka, shaped the roster, built the system that would reach the finals without him on the sideline. But that's the paradox. Even off the bench, his name stayed in the spotlight. When the Celtics faltered, some blamed his roster decisions. When they succeeded, others asked if he left too soon. Ime Udoka stormed into Boston with a no-nonsense edge, his defensive vision igniting the Celtics. In his first year, he led a thrilling charge to the 2022 NBA Finals, battling the Warriors with Marcus Smart's grit and Jason Tatum's fire. Fans, starved for glory, hailed him as the one to reclaim the throne. But months later, a scandal shattered the dream. Allegations of violating team policy triggered Udoka's swift suspension, sending shockwaves across Boston. Twitter, now X, erupted with fans torn between loyalty and betrayal. The coach who nearly restored the Celtics dynasty was gone in an instant, his fall a stark lesson in Boston's unforgiving stage. His demanding leadership, built on strict accountability and ruthless attention to detail, made his downfall feel all the more devastating. What was once admired as discipline became fuel for skepticism. Was it always destined to implode? Or did the pressure of Boston's legacy accelerate the collapse? Joe Mazzulla stepped into a firestorm. Young and untested, he inherited a finals-bound Celtics squad after Udoka's 2022 exit, with 18 banners looming and no margin for error. In 2023, playoff stumbles against Miami fueled doubts, ex-posts slamming his rotations, fans mistaking his stoic demeanor for detachment. Yet Mazzulla endured, his relentless work ethic and film study forging trust with stars. In 2024, against all odds, Mazzulla delivered banner 18. But in Boston, celebration has a short shelf life. By opening night of 2025, the chance had already shifted. Banner 19 or bust. Despite outsmarting elite coaches and forging trust with his stars, the whispers returned. Can he sustain it? Can he do it again? Because here, one banner proves you belong. Two, that's how you become a legend. Mazzulla isn't just fighting for wins, he's battling perception. Unlike fiery coaches like Doc Rivers, his calm exterior is often mistaken for passivity. But beneath that quiet, there's calculation, a mind obsessed with angles, adjustments, and counters. Some call him too reserved, others call him brilliant. In Boston, that debate won't last long, because when the playoffs arrive, perception fades, only results remain. Despite a modest salary, Mazzulla's resilience shines. His data-driven adjustments, film obsession, and quiet command have earned loyalty from Tatum and Brown. He's outwitted rivals like Spoelstra, but Boston's legacy minefield spares no one. Every misstep invites comparisons to Auerbach. Every loss amplifies the whispers. Is he the one? As the 2025 playoffs unfold, Mazzulla coaches not just for wins, but for legacy. To carve his name beside the immortals, to prove he can carry the crushing Boston burden. Because on this city, banners don't just hang, they decide fates. 18 banners loom over TD Garden, silent judges of every Celtics coach. Red Auerbach forged a dynasty, his 9 titles an untouchable standard. Bill Russell, the player-coach pioneer, defied doubters with back-to-back titles in 1968 and 1969, upsetting the Lakers in a legendary Game 7. Tom Heinsohn, fueled by grit more than stars, won in 1974 and 1976, navigating a triple overtime epic. Bill Fitch harnessed a young Larry Bird for the 1981 crown, but still felt the city's relentless scrutiny. Casey Jones delivered titles in 1984 and 1986, yet always remained in Auerbach's shadow. Doc Rivers raised banner 17 in 2008. It wasn't enough. Brad Stevens dazzled but never delivered a finals appearance. Ime Udoka's finals run ended not with a title, but a scandal. And now Joe Mazzulla, fresh off 2024's banner 18, finds himself at the heart of Boston's impossible standard. This isn't just a team, it's an institution. The Celtics don't play games, they preserve a lineage. Every coach who walks the Garden floor walks with ghosts. Auerbach, Russell, Heinsohn, Jones. In 2025, with the city roaring for Banner 19, Mazzulla's journey continues. X buzzes with "Mazzulla must deliver," and every timeout is a referendum. The crowd chants, the pressure mounts, and history watches. From Auerbach's iron will to Mazzulla's storm, the Celtics throne demands brilliance and banners. Will Joe Mazzulla etch his name in Boston lore, or become another chapter in the legacy minefield? Comment below and click to watch Cavs' Kenny Atkinson or OKC Thunder's Mark Daignault, who are ready for their time.